some of you may be unaccustomed to this idea because I see some new faces here. But it's my fundamental philosophy that the universe is essentially a game.
Cap Jones, cup of coffee type shit. Yage chopped the grand piano via satellite, orbiting Earth. I heard it that night. More than a mile off coast in a dive boat, spearing fish, trying to feed my kinfolk. Packed it up, paddled back to the lab. The world needs us. Music seems to have lost its purpose. Line after line of the same terrible rhymes. No meaning defined, it's just filler inside. Same story, all glory, no substance. Just trash product placement and caps busting. So we had to let them drop like a scaffold match. Battle royal priesthood, we going lumberjack. Chop these fake clowns down with the God axe. Hammering facts, cause we building the ancient world back to a higher standard with no lies or slander. We never pander, cause cash isn't the answer. There's levels to this game. It's about what you say and how you carry the name. Success is about more than money and fame. We out here for change. We out here for change. There's levels to this game. It's about what you say and how you carry the name. Success is about more than money and fame. We out here for change. We out here for change. Cap mega, my mind state is like liquid. 1/3 matter, 1/3 nerd, 1/3 misfit. Royal priesthood, Yage made the beat hit. And I record my philosophy like the Greeks did. Back in 98 we was straight, but things been grim. MCs left the mic to try to crowd win, but it was fake, they didn't study like we did. We may as well have given a loaded gun to some kids. How many songs do we need about wealth? Y'all need to take the books off the shelf, then maybe you'll upgrade like 12.6. And try not to focus on your wrist, cause it takes more than that to exist. We don't attempt, we bring it back, y'all motives lack. The effort was minimal, outcome was pitiful. Now the timeline seems critical. The whole world needs a heap and earful. This shit is dangerous, everything in balance, but we remain blessed. And the time has come for us to rise to the challenge, cause in this fight for life we all stand and never alone, with godly DNA that they can't clone. There's levels to this game. It's about what you say and how you carry the name. Success is about more than money and fame. We out here for change. We out here for change. There's levels to this game. It's about what you say and how you carry the name. Success is about more than money and fame. We out here for change. 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 Cap Jones, Royal Priesthood. Shout to my man Yage Beats. Cup of coffee and hot tea type shit. God bless. Cap, I took my chariot down from the cloud to let these clowns know I am not messing around. Punching the clock, time ticking, trying to walk me down. But I've arrived with God's word and a unique sound. Shout to Ace on the great, I wouldn't be here now without his tape incubating in my brain on loud, live and heavy. God is good and Jane is proud as I express. Manifest and bless the crowd, second hand to a stop. Press pause on the moment, relish in divinity. Living in perfect symmetry, lovely to godly imagery. Less of me, not my destiny. Most can't relate to the knowledge and verbal weaponry. Verbose flows expose and blow egos. They show exactly the path that we go. Dictation specific, mystic and lethal. Coming for a system, manipulating all these people. All praise due to the God within you. What you've been through, every lesson is essential. A unique expression of the Most High, suspended in the sky. You are celestial. All praise due to the God within you. What you've been through, every lesson is essential. A unique expression of the Most High, suspended in the sky. You are celestial. My essence is pure and blessed with a perfect vision. In the dimensions, grant us the haven from the division. Locked within the ego itself can become a prison where you scout a scorched earth with questions and no one listens. The lessons that challenge us most need attention, but we're conditioned to avoid difficult decisions. Comfort the enemy of progress, so we're sifting through the dirt trying to find the roots of our condition. But I've analyzed every line like a microscope. Looked to the sky, seen stars and they were still dope. The angle of approach uncommon and encroached on a reality set in fiction and it's been broke. Peel away the layers and find the divine. Man, woman, woman and child laid in a perfect line. Gratitude is deep as the ocean, and we've chosen to participate. Taking it back, God is great. All praise due to the God within you. What you've been through, every lesson is essential. A unique expression of the Most High, suspended in the sky. You are celestial. All praise due to the God within you. What you've been through, every lesson is essential. A unique expression of the Most High, suspended in the sky. You are celestial. All praise due to the God within you. What you've been through, every lesson is essential. A unique expression of the Most High, suspended in the sky. You are celestial. All praise due to the God within you. A unique expression of the Most High. You are celestial.
The world is always there. The hereafter is of course now. Because if you will examine it closely, there is no when else than now. And if you want to make hell of it, you can make hell of it. If you want to make heaven of it, you can make heaven of it. Purgatory, purgatory. It's all here. Always was, always will be.
Affirmations at sunrise, let us all build. Thanks, a reservoir, a resource, a moment in time where one reflects on what it took for you to breathe now. Just let the stress and pressure leave out. The lungs evacuate, the outer eyes close. The mind still to meditate, the inner eye blooms like a lotus out the mud. The truth begins to flood, the lessons and the love, the blessings from above. It's the moment that is forever, the now. The dream is infinite, the pleasure in abundance wondrous and heaven sent. Create a divine expression, you and I, the connection, the parent. If you look inside, it's the hope and beauty that's exposed. This gratitude is deep and as endless as these flows. All these vultures search for the remains but find regret. Not a single nugget of nourishment. Negativity tough to digest. God is good, let us rejuvenate. Goliath fell to David's sling. I swing these words, they are the stones, the gems that I have pulled from out this mountain. What about with a drought? But this wisdom like a fountain, a spring that can redeem with the sheen of the Elohim. I pursue with the purpose and let others peruse for green. These are simply traps of the devil and unseen. This information gleam gives the keen the way to clean, lean towards the good like the Samaritan. Chiseled tablets like Sumerians or thought, the Atlantean hermetic dream. The discourse of Parmenides, the flesh we leave behind, the soul guides the mind to travel through time and search for connections and recollections, loved ones and lessons. The door closes, the heart opens for confession, with every tongue professing the greatness we're repressing. God bless. that is tied to the pulse of the divine. The universe coincides, the vibrations rise like waves and tidal highs. Frequencies on which we build this guild solidified. Yeah, he beats these drums that flood and liquefy. The purpose of these rhymes amplified and signify a unity that at one point would never be. The coexistence of you and me, the godly ratio that everyone wants to see. Like Zacchaeus atop the sycamore tree. Just wanna sneak a peek of the hope, the pure dope, unadulterated, highly creative, masterful strokes of paint on canvas where the spaceship has landed, and we plan to plant seeds of unity across the planet. Naysayers say otherwise, but they're none the wiser. Paradise city between Euphrates and Tigris.
Primordial elements, divine source, heaven sent. Rainbow serpent, dancing with the fire. Double helix, rise like a phoenix. Soar in the sky, feel the breeze as you freeze. Arctic winds to Atlantic seas. Whales gently sings from the ether. This verse is written on the stones and papyrus. It will last forever.
Palo Santo, he's sage, and the spirits are engaged like the promise rings on a finger. Mystics, druids, and mages persuaded, the physical realm antiquated, and we become the light itself. Barefoot on hot coals with my soul to face the inner self and divulge the whole. Pressure plates separate at the skull and express the blessings as the hero's journey unfolds. Sweat drips at the brow, eclipsing the heat. Dust settles, battle between good and evil repeats. We are the cosmos, innermost, and conjoined to the universal truth, anointed by firelight. Look up to the heavens and see the reflections of ancient ancestors and celestial brethren. The conscience floats into eternity, learning the things that we were yearning, rich and deep. Let it go and be free. I can see everything around me. The love, the light, the earth, the work, the conception, the birth, the wheel, it turns, hands of time. I can see everything around me. The love, the light, the earth, the work, the conception, the birth, the wheel, it turns, hands of time. Sleep's release, the old hag from the witch's bag. You're paralyzed as the time lags. The sudden abundance of knowledge is upon us. Everything that confronts us is wondrous. In gratitude, we climb the Tower of Babel to unravel our connections to God, unscramble in time travel. Mind our steps like miners in the depths. Canaries in the cage pre-stage our every breath. The present's all that's left. The moments how we prep, and the fear is just artificial and brittle. It shatters into tiny pieces as we release it. The Red Sea is split and we're made to make the march home. Become one with it all, you're not alone, you're a reflection, a detailed depiction of what God has manifested. Your truth is your confession, the ego's death, your resurrection. The knowledge from the lessons turn curses to blessings. I can see everything around me. The love, the light, the earth, the work, the conception, the birth, the wheel, it turns, hands of time. I can see everything around me. The love, the light, the earth, the work, the conception, the birth, the wheel, it turns, hands of time.
It's interesting how the controllers, they always use science, and then just turn it around a little bit, just confuse it a little bit and distort it a little bit, and then give us, an inferior version of everything.
Unified alkaline serpentine brain, medium chain triglycerides keep the body right. Cap naps with one eye open like a cyclops. Spot the psyops, if we don't move it's a wrap. Most high stay strapped with the prayer beads. Indeed, mighty rod in the sky. Manly P Hall telling me it's all been a lie. Cause this essence never dies, it stays moving like a comet. They used to eject life force out of samurai, killing fear and instilling the warrior's pride. Nowadays they need to fear to wash away any remnants of free thought amongst us constituents. A slow motion controlled demolition of the deity that exists within the you and the me. Well, this is where we take it back and give earth a reprieve, a return to the paradise that ancients achieved. The Godhead, the royal priest, the eloquent feast, where we dine on the minds of the ruling elites. Everything is just fine, it's the way it should be. The ringleader fell asleep and the tigers are free. We own the whole thing. You are the God, you are the Godhead. You are the God, you are the Godhead. You are the God, you are the Godhead. The essence of life. We are the gods, we are the Godhead. We are the gods, we are the Godhead. We are the gods, we are the Godhead. The essence of life. Yo, thrice great, penetrate to the source. Explore open doors of the mind. Give thanks to the Lord, the Creator. Innovate, display there is a greater cause, no pause. We are the partial particles of a particular God molecule. Binocular naked eyes can see clearly the art in you. One under the sun, the almighty light. The first in flight, the right psych. These chariots ride upon horizons, Orion's belt. The three wise men, gold, frankincense, and myrrh, all gifts to enlighten. So high the eagle flies, then it dives down to Everest. The clever on earth can spot the weakness, but can we sever it? Thoughts only reverent or get tossed in the hellish pit. I speak the life I live as I develop it. With natural magic, birth and science, the beauty in you, constant elevation without bias. Systematic distortion of a statistical result. Who's at fault? The false prophet or the people in the cult? You are the God, you are the Godhead. You are the God, you are the Godhead. You are the God, you are the Godhead. The essence of life. We are the gods, we are the Godhead. We are the gods, we are the Godhead. We are the gods, we are the Godhead. The essence of life.
Yes, happy. We continue expanding those quantum leaps.
Shamanic saga continues. Inks roll on canvas. The shamans are whispering mantras. Ancient animal shadows gravitate toward sacred cavern. Stones carved patterns. Soul fossilized inside amber. Forbidden garden with Jupiter's floor and fauna of Saturn.
Yo, beyond the bounds of earthly sky, a journey inward where spirits fly to hyperspace, where colors weave a tapestry of light, hard to conceive. Fractals dance in endless grace, illuminating this boundless space. Vibrant hues that sing and soar in this realm. The soul explores the fabric of existent bands, where time and space seems to blend. Each encounter a mirror bright, reflecting aspects of the infinite light. No words can capture, nor art portray the splendor of this timeless ballet. Yet within this poem, a humble attempt to describe the space where the souls transcend.
Bring the raw style back, got the rhyme stack. Hard times, dark skies turns black. Out of the shadow, dropping bomb on the track. Hours say cops slap, we attack. Yage cooking beats organic. Vytko, Icaro, universal mathematics. It's the raw style automatic. Every word is a sword, create survival tactics. Penetrates the mind, escape the driven planet. Back to earth, the gravity, match my energy like heavy duty magnet. Herb is the source, the chase the base when the turtle chase the rabbit. Ain't erased by the force habit. Learning fundamentals, vitamin minerals, gotta have it. Life's a game of chess, no stress. Hey yo, bring the roll, what you gonna do about it?
Hey yo, I'm prepped for consumption as I meditate. Like the gods gave me something for all the love I dedicate. The planets have a line like these rhymes when I elevate. And once upon a time they let the true chimes resonate. The earth's condition allows the now to vegetate. Grow the proper food to live, but we insist to separate. The last thing they want is the people seeking to educate themselves on the real raw knowledge as it would devastate. The control mechanism, deadly hedonism, the prism shattered in the cataclysm. This is the toil that we embrace. Beauty shown from the throne of the L in every child's face. A mother's love is constant as a moon phase. It touches every crystal in your brain like a tidal wave. These are laws that are God's, check your DNA. You're the superhero once you choose to save the day. Bring the raw.
I've read some time back which says that you've got to search in your heart with your intellect.
Keep my name out your mouth while I detest violence. You spare the rod, you spoil the child, so I will set aside the proper time to hold it down and lend you the lessons in life only big L's can give you. Yage in the lab sent the signal, I flew out. Obsidian mic in hand as soon as the plane landed. It's not every day you breathe prana like this. Blessed with the godly essence, the pen and the likeness. He said the battle we face, it wasn't merely physical. Egotistically, intrinsically linked to the very biblical prophecies man told for millennia. From the caves of Indonesia to the classrooms of Valencia. The yin and the yang, the balance can wane. Abel was favored over Cain, and so he was slain. Listen, the offering and sacrifice is how we pay the price. The life we live is just a slice of the whole that is the paradise. The whole heart, the willingness to embark and chart the unknown for the part, the peace, the chance for change, the hope in exchange for whatever it takes. It's a battle for your mind. The whole heart, the willingness to embark and chart the unknown for the part, the peace, the chance for change, the hope in exchange for whatever it takes. It's a battle for your mind. Eyes closed, time froze with the stillness. Escape the fast-paced, stress-laced mental illness. Your cup runneth over, and you don't want to spill this. If you tap into the fake too much, you lose the realness. Shackles cloaked in the shadows like filthy jackals, all rattle and fall at the foot of the tabernacle, the sanctuary, your internal library where you choose what you use when conditions are hairy. The thoughts you load are the things you manifest. Ring alarms and get stressed. Give thanks and be blessed. Focus on the positives in the archives, but it's flipped. And 7 sins is what the world lives by. The wrath of having lust for a slothful nature. We envy the glutton's greed and take pride in bad behavior. Technology the savior. Are they really gonna save you? Use what the creator gave you and drop what you're not a slave to. The whole heart, the willingness to embark and chart the unknown for the part, the peace, the chance for change, the hope in exchange for whatever it takes. It's a battle for your mind. The whole heart, the willingness to embark and chart the unknown for the part, the peace, the chance for change, the hope in exchange for whatever it takes. It's a battle for your mind.
If you look at yourself carefully in your day, if you look at yourself, if you look at yourself carefully in your day, if you look at yourself,
Joy of finding another living being. Push on north. Find dead cows in a brackish field beyond charred ruins of a dairy and silo. Ain't standing guard over the wasteland like a lighthouse. Search, but share the same emotion.
Yage got my back, y'all know I watch the front. Half cocked, the Thames land, halfway to the destination. Many miles, many lives away from hesitation. Not a doubt in my mind, these rhymes bring the resignation of any MC. These hacks can't tempt me. I fast 40 days and have them starving with envy. Crack these knuckles, get the business on the beat. No cheeky gimmicks, yeah, he bringing the real heat. Supplied by the scribes with the gifts, plain to see. Royal priest, keep my name out your mouth, the taste defeat. This is the gong of the god, smash you in your entourage. Mark of the beastie boy, sabotage all frauds. With this pen and this pad, I bury lads like a shovel. Picking the axe, thought it was a fad, he's in trouble. One-way ticket to realization on wax, all facts. Go back and check the tracks under the rubble. This is the time for weak minds to run and hide. Good and evil collide, terrified by the war of the world. This is the time for weak minds to run and hide. Good and evil collide, terrified by the war of the world. This is the time for weak minds to run and hide. Good and evil collide, terrified by the war of the world. This is the time for weak minds to run and hide. Weak minds to run and hide. Weak minds to run and hide. Yeah. The vision, the mission, social security pension. They keep pushing the friction, leaving people constantly wishing for the life of fiction. Seen on the television, programming got us pulled from the third dimension. Low frequency, low self, low expectation, low health. Haves and have-nots right away on the shelf. Nothing left to hold once a dollar folds. The house of cards, demolition controlled. Axe and smash the set, as real as it gets. They stole your livelihood and still have you chasing the check. Chasing the picket fence, spill blood to pay rent. Get bent with old friends and loop till life ends. What a savage display, wasteful charade that we made. Work, sleep, work, die, just trying to get paid. When life has love to give and is begging you to live, open your eyes, you'll be glad you did, and start fighting the war. This is the time for weak minds to run and hide. Good and evil collide, terrified by the war of the world. This is the time for weak minds to run and hide. Good and evil collide, terrified by the war of the world. This is the time for weak minds to run and hide. Good and evil collide, terrified by the war of the world. This is the time for weak minds to run and hide. Weak minds to run and hide. Weak minds to run and hide. Yeah. The coffee, it's time for me to wake 'em up. It's the same thing on loop and we all had enough. Well, not this time, my rhymes pierce like the sun in straight lines. Brain tuned to wind chimes, heart pumping pure vibes. Atop the God's peak, astral project to the plane where the gods meet. We have not met yet, but that is only this life and the prior. We stood together in the thick of the fight, worshipped at the temple and honored the Most High. We are the same in every single realm we've been placed in. Everything has changed this time, we all address. Let go of all the stress, pay respects to how far we've come. Still journeys to make, give thanks and pray proper. Crown the root chakra, God's knowledge. It's been written and rewritten. We are the scribes they can't erase. Beauty and grace in every child's face. Earth's burst, the universe simple on the surface, but complexity grows when you research it. We don't invent, we just discover God's glory. Earth provides the science and charts the human story. The mathematical nature of nature in our behavior. To bear witness is Earth's a major. To bear water is the age of Aquarius. We carry the body like the wings upon a Pegasus. Hermes dreams of the things we've unseen. The world filthy and unclean. We're now accustomed to a lower vibe way of life. The food isn't tasting right. The medicine now poison in the blood. A flood, we stand at the precipice. Exodus, feel the vibes that are after God and leave the lecherous. Filthy, trite, half-baked, fake, false prophets. Just stop it. The lies are see-through like a ziplock. Mystical pins drop and ring like alarm clocks. Inks like ancient glyphs carved in a ziggurat. Pattern timeless, a data array to portray the struggles of the day and concatenate all the focus and fold the whole thing in halftime. Domination breakdown, answer me I plead. Can you feel the bass? Can you feel the presence of the natural born godly essence? This is the end zone, the whole thing has been blown wide open as a window. Can it be that it was all all so simple. We are the gods they try to put away. Taught us fearing how to worship money so that we'd obey. Keep us all separated. We are the offspring of this great and holy planet, and we all sing the same song, and we'll never be denied. We will always stand and fight for you to live out sacrifice.
Wanna fight? Oh, but your style is no match for mine.
Speaker blasting, we're raw assassins. Speed race leads a new age of hip hop, no half stepping. Boom bop rebirth, raw style shaking the earth. Woke the beast lurking, go berserk. As I get older, the world's getting colder. Curse up at nightmare monster, chip on my shoulder. Heavy as a rock boulder. One man army till this game over. Mortal Kombat sound, elemental forces, supernatural to pound to firm the mission. M16 caliber round precision. MC's battleground vision, put end to submission. Lyrical instinct, transform to animal instinct. Rap in the South District, prophecy collides with reality. Chase your mentality, nobody stopping me, the night is keeping G.
It's the mighty pen, but I live with the sword. I've ignored every doubt and getting stretched like the shore. All these clowns talking yap, getting clapped like applause. It's the king of the jungle, my verse is a lion's roar. These tyrants all die, running hide behind doors like the cowards that you are, only tough in chat logs. My words shred these heads like eagle claws, box cutters, ox jaws. My crew's a pack of wild dogs, and y'all don't wanna really turn the heat up. Put the talk aside, take a ride and have a meet up. Step out in the real world with disrespect in your mouth like that, you getting beat up, guaranteed no lead up. Cause some of the speakers that's coming through your speaker, yeah, they come to greet you and find targets like heat seekers, acting live on the live in real life, not as eager face to face. Now you want a feature, boy, get your weight up.
You're pretty good.
I stood atop the rock looking down on the city and knew these silly villains couldn't deal with me. Cap the architect, I construct like Daedalus. You never fly too close to the sun, I am the one. I mastered the fear of the after, put it to pasture and captured the essence of life in my wife's laughter. Reality contorts to the point that we all grapple with day to day so much we forget that we've been raptured. The moment escapes, we get placed in a cage, imprisoned by the negative thoughts that we engage. The pain body arrives and contrives a convoluted, disoriented stage of rage that's so abusive. Elusive is the patience we need to reconcile. Ego fragile, and it can lead you to the point where pride overrides rational thought. Your higher self is God, and the negative thoughts are just frauds. Breath of life, we rise, universal, majestic inside, it's essential. The mental spiritualized, the warm glow, the know, as above, so below. The bridge over troubled waters is moving slow. The landscape adjusts in real time to reveal time. The feet on which you dine defines the light that you shine, and how far you choose to spread it, if you're so inclined. It's refined, the loop that we do, taking away and adding to the divine that combines to become the me and you. It's God's work, perfected process of life on earth, where it's last and it's first, the death and the birth. So don't feel robbed by the base if it's pain that the joy brings. The beasts provide honey, but funny, they're known for the sting. Either way, just give thanks and praise. My listen, I know you hear me. The guidance you provide and I'm riding, I hold it dearly. The light that's in front of my mind, I see it clearly. The path that I walk is my stride and never weary. You taught me life in each and every way. What a beautiful bouquet and array of gifts that you gave. The present moment always ready to relay the lesson of the day, and that smile on your your face. The picture in the frame, the lotus on the mantle can't portray the valiant effort that you displayed, the lasting embrace, the echoes of laughter that encase the memories, only morsels for mortals. We meet in the mind and travel through portals. In my dreams I see you cordial. Pick your brain on what it's like to live the life of an immortal. My mother, the blessed Janelin.